Greetings, crafters, and welcome to episode 59 of my Better Than Wolves playthrough. I greet you an hour or two after the last episode. I've done a bit of work here. As you can see, I've done a bit more of leveling off and just developing the inside of the base, and then you can kind of see I've got two semi-decent amounts of progress in restricting the squid spawning areas over in that river. I have still had problems with ghasts, and so it is still a pressing concern. At this point, though, I don't want to so much as terraform, just destroy the whole area, as I do want to get a decent supply of material. I want to make a cobblestone generator. And I don't think it's going to be as fancy as the last one yet. I don't feel like making pistons quite yet at this time. So I think all I need to do is get that lava source flowing near to some sort of safe-ish water source. And the two closest are, of course, right where all of my water wheel and everything is set up. So I think I have to tear that down because the lava is going to be like right above me here-ish. I can test that by chop out that lower level, and then I can dig underneath to find it. So let's see, edge of the building's here, so it's going to be somewhere in this vicinity. Unless there's, of course, more stone underneath, which looks to be the case. Okay, so... Oh, and I also made some hoppers, as you can see there. So let's go ahead and rip this all up. And then this might allow for a better rebuild anyway. So just get that all undone so that the hibachis aren't on when I go to break them, because I have lost a hibachi that way before and it was pretty upsetting. Go ahead and set that down. Oh, take that back out. Shouldn't be too concerned. I should be able to remake this before I need my pick refreshed, especially since it has unbreaking of a sort. Unbreaking 1? Yeah. Okay. So usually I would make this in through the night project, but I think this will... I need it enough to want to do it right now. So let's go ahead and grab some of that netherrack back. We'll just wall off this water. Okay. So now the next step is to find where that lava is coming through. I can hear it. Okay, that is probably floor somewhere. Outside? Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be 2 blocks to the right. 2 blocks to the right of that. So right up there. Oh, so I was not far from discovering it on my own anyway. Okay, so what I worry is that these chests are going to be right next to where that lava's coming out now. So I think I have to move those. And of course I don't have the saw to make... I can make 9. I'll just land the crucible here, dump a bunch of stuff in there, and let's see, where do I want to put this new storage system? I think I've been running downstairs to deal with it a lot, and I don't like that, so let's go ahead and grab some loose cobble, and I want to bump out this wall. Not too much. I don't need this get up anymore. We'll just go ahead and make the roof netherrack, that's fine. I'm just going to bump it out 1. Just enough to make a nice little corner for storage. And then seal that off like this. Netherrack 2, why not? Okay, so I think right here should be pretty safe. And I'll make this all pretty once I'm a bit more established. So let's go ahead and grab that other chest so we can just dump all this stuff in here. Again, this is the stuff that I'm not going to need as frequently, in theory. And then the next one will be the stuff that I access a bit more frequently. And I'll introduce more organization later, of course. Fences I plan on using to gate in the villagers, so that'll be pretty useful eventually. I did make some arrows with the feathers and such that I've been gathering over time. Alright, it's night. Perfect. Those I don't need, those I don't need. Okay. So now I want a safe receptacle for the lava to come down. And ideally, I want to have enough space here so that I can eventually make it into the generator that I made at my other base. So if I make this right here, actually, what if, I think I like the idea of surrounding it. Though I guess glass would be pretty nice, because then I could see it and it would provide light. And since I've just been randomly cooking up glass as it comes through, or sand, I've been cooking up sand for glass. This'll do nicely. Okay. Let's barricade this up. Make a little channel for the lava to go through. I'm not worried about the water. Just filling this back in. Dirt's not exactly the most stable, but it'll work for now. Also using netherrack a bit liberally because it's easy. Okay, so there's the water coming through. What I really want is for there to be a spot where I can walk up not get drowned. Oops. Oh, that'll work. Dig this channel out. And not have most of the material burned up by lava. So I think I have to have something like this in order to have that happen. Of course, the water is coming in much farther than I would like, because the water source is so close. So this, I think, is a block too far. Wonder if there's a way I can shorten that. Oh, I suppose I could just have something like that, and then the lava comes up to it. I think that'd be fine. Say I make a little stair here. So if I have the lava hit here and come over, I think that would work. And of course I made it that I'm going to have to knock out this glass in order to get the lava to come down. But life goes on. So this will be a nice pillar of light. And then let's test this. Okay, so I will have loss. Probably more than I'd like. Especially because there's no control over where those blocks bump out. But this will be decent for now. So I can just sit here and gather up cobble. Not need a generator for it, not need to push a button. And since refreshing my pickaxe is going to be essentially free, I think this will work out nicely. I think I could also get a setup like this that might work for stone. I think I have to have the water go on the lava, but we'll see. So this will be wonderful for building up materials for the river. Next step is to get my entire setup that I had previously going again. So I think I'm going to still keep it underground since ghasts are still a problem. So what I want to do is clear this area out. I actually might be fine to keep this here and extend the get up that way. I don't want to get too close to the lava because I definitely don't want the chance of the gearboxes burning up from lava, since it's so very, very flammable. So let's go ahead and set these back where they were. So that's going to be hibachi's. Right, and I only had 8 because of the shenanigans with the redstone. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna go get the other one. And I'm gonna try to make it so that I can set up with 9, since that makes everything faster. I do have 9 redstone torches, which is perfect. Not going to set that all up quite yet. I'm going to get this dug out a little more so that I don't have to worry about catching on fire when I walk away. Ooh, I definitely want that light for now. And if I dig out underneath, then I can set all the torches and exit in safety. I'm actually going to move this light over here. Oh, I need this here still. I can change where it is later. I can't reach that far. Okay. So hibachis are sectioned off. Bellows needs to go right in front of them, which is going to be... That's going to be a pain. I'll dig that out later. Bellows need to be right there, facing this way. Okay. So I guess I could have the power... Oh, I guess that's awkward. No, that's how I had it in the other setup, though. That's how I had the redstone not interfering. Is I had the power coming from behind, like this, I bet. That'll be fine. Alright, so I'm going to need power for this coming from below it. And then I'll have the turntable over there within immediate range. Ooh, it's morning. Better go feed that chicken, since that represents free food. Go ahead and grab a melon seed, which I should probably focus on making a bigger melon garden soon, since sweet 2 chickens. Since these don't grow fast at all. To that end, I want some flower pots, but that's going to be a while before I can get those. Okay, so back here, let's go ahead and set up a torch somewhere nearby. But not too close, because I don't want to set stuff on fire. Okay. Alright, so gearbox here, gearbox there. I can rearrange where these get power from shortly. Definitely going to need to make more gearboxes because this setup is a little more extensive than the last one. Let's go ahead and make sure that all sides of these gearboxes are covered. Block that, block that. Okay, that should help. And the redstone signal I want to be coming in there, so let's have the turntable on that setting. And I'm going to need to make myself another redstone torch. Might need to go get some more redstone. That'll be fine. Okay, there's that. Set the torch. Cobblestone coming around. Go ahead and knock this out so I can access it. Yeah, it's gonna be... just need one more. 5 must be the minimum to do that. Or statement, 5 is the minimum to do that. Alright, coming over this way, and boom. So that'll generate the pulse. Now I just need power going there, and I need to correctly orient that. And then I need to determine where that power is coming from. I'm also stuck in here because I'm silly. Okay, so the minimum, I think I'm going to go with minimum and worry about expanding later. So minimum distance is like coming this way. So say 1, 2, 3, just to extend that further. I can pull it from somewhere else in the future. But for now, let's just go ahead and grab power from where we can. This also means having a saw is going to be a little awkward, because I'm going to need to put it somewhere that's not immediately accessible like it was before. But that's fine. It's just awkward. I'll just make a little pathway down here for now. Let's see, searching for this water. Must be to my right here. There it is. Okay. So that's not quite where I want it, so we're going to block that for now. And let's see if I have it here. I need space this way. Yeah. Definitely needs to go down at least 2. Just gonna gather this all up since it's free material. I believe I need to go down 1 more and then we should be good. Okay. Go Go ahead and set that water wheel in. Yep, excellent. And I'll fill this back in a minute. Yeah, definitely gonna fill this back in. Just have the water come from this way. That should get everything going. Oh, well, of course I need the direction to be correct. Okay, and if I'm putting that right there, then the saw I just need to stash over here. I have one more gearbox, so I could put it a little less awkwardly, but this will do for now until I devote more time and effort into making more gearboxes and such. So I'll go ahead and slap those hoppers down, put the saw down, and then I just need a path to get over here without jumping. Okay, so the bellows are bellowsing. Not that that's a word. Let's go ahead and light this sucker up. And then close it off for safety reasons. Okay, so then I just... oh. There. Now it's mostly safe. And I want some stairs. Okay. So that got that repositioned. Stairs. I make those like this. Haha. Okay, so I just need to remember that to get to the saw. Probably make it a little more accessible, yeah. I don't have to go quite as far around. Just gonna cover all of that. I'll make this a set of stairs. Okay. Go ahead and bury all of this. Stairs down to the saw area. And then I'll bring it up where it's more accessible once I decide to prioritize that. For now, it's not a priority because it doesn't matter too much. Alright, so that gets me stone generation, gets me pick rejuvenation, and all sorts of goodies like that. So let's go ahead and put this stuff back. That's important. Those are semi-important. Glass is decent. I'll just keep that partial stack there. And put those back. I should also get hemp growing. Okay. Fine. We'll do that quick, since those will take forever to grow. I want to make a big old... Unfortunately, there's not really a good way of protecting it, as far as I can tell. Mostly due to the whole gas situation. And I can't cover them with glass because they need sunlight, because I don't have light blocks yet. I could make light blocks, but I don't feel like it. Mostly because I don't see too much use for them quite yet. Obviously, it would be useful to put hoppers, or not hoppers, hemp underground. But I don't think that needs to be a priority. And I'm well aware that I have all of the materials that I would need. I just don't. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it in the near future. It's not a big deal. Alright, so laying out the groundwork here. And it can go up to 4 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get some big hemp farms going. Or as big as I can. I did build a millstone in between episodes. I just haven't... Oh, I counted that wrong. I just haven't determined where I want the millstone to go. And mostly that's due to the noise. I want to be able to set it aside. Also, I don't have the gearboxes quite yet. While I do have a decent amount of gold, I don't want to just be willy-nilly with it. I'm just gonna use up all my hemp seeds here. Alright, cool. There's a hemp garden. Hopefully it doesn't get demolished. If it does, I can use the diamond hoe to get some more and build that supply up. So next, I think I want to work on a couple more melon spots. Oops, I'm gonna have to get used to these not being up there. More melon spots means I'm gonna need some more water. Let's go somewhere that I trod a little less. Over here, perhaps? I don't know. I don't know. Of course, I've used up all my dirt, so any dirt that I need, I'm going to have to actually dig up. Which is fine. I'll just replace it with cobble. It's going to turn this place into a nasty cobble-looking monstrosity, but right now, it's definitely function over form. And I was thinking about it between episodes. I'm not sure whether I'm going to make this the place that I try to spruce up, or if I just make this pure focused on trading, and maybe eventually acquiring more villagers if possible. That would require finding another village, but it is a decent goal, I feel. So maybe I just pop in these where I can. So for example, is that going to stay 1, 2, 3, 4? It might. And then I can put one right here. I'm just going to have lots of little spots of melons, since I don't have a huge space out here yet. Alright. So they can grow there. Can grow there. And if I put more dirt around, they can go right here. Move that torch over. Okay, that's a spot. This is at the wrong level, but it's fine. Put one there. Just get lots of little spots that melons can grow. Been slowly baking up clay supplies so I can make another kiln. I should be able to just add that to the current hibachi setup once I'm ready. Not sure if this is going to stay. Looks like it might. Okay. That all seems fine. And then I'll just have this seed ready for the chicken. Chickens! That's right, there'll be 2 of them. How far into the night? Not quite, so the item will spawn before I get a chance to use it. The hemp seeds I'm not going to worry about. I'll use them for food for now. And let's see here. Throw those, throw those. Put the clay in there. The kiln I'm only going to need if I grind up wheat, which I probably should start doing pretty soon here. So I actually should probably make that kiln. So let's go ahead and do that. I have the bricks and clay. Make 2, go like this. Yeah, loose brick. 1, 2, so there's 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna need to pop downstairs to turn this off. Should have just left this exposed. Okay, so that's all off now. So I can safely build on top of it. So last time I had it that the kiln was the focus. As I have this set up right now, the crucible's the focus. I don't think I need the crucible to be the focus. So let's go ahead and put it right there. So that means... oh, that means I actually wanted this a little bit lower. Right? If that's the baking, then I just need a brick here, here, and here. Okay, that's fine. So we put the crucible back where it was. I'm going to need to make another cauldron. Put those here, cement them up. Get that all in order. And there. So that was easy. So now we just turn it all back on. And I'm just going to put netherrack at the relevant spots. Same with this flooring. Okay, so next I'll just need a millstone to grind wheat, and then I can be good to go for food supply in that way, because ham and eggs are not going to last very long. I'll just need to do some more gearboxes and whatnot. Have a lever. I will utilize this water source over here. Okay, so this is just rotating itself, so covering that should still work. Yep. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. Actually, it looks like that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching. Did a decent move here. Got cobblestone, reorganized this, got the kiln going. Feeling pretty good. Between episodes, I think I'm going to continue work on this cobblestone shenanigans and filling in the river, because I really think that needs to be priority so that I don't get hit by ghasts, because they are devastating, and losing any of this would be killer. I think I'm also going to need to go worry about some more of my food supplies here. I have some, so I'm not desperate for it, but we'll see. Either way, thanks for watching, and tune in next time.